Hello everybody, and welcome to the CrypticCast video page, I guess you could say, or YouTube channel. I wanted to create this video for graphic representation of the story that we're going to tell on the podcast. I just wanted to reference a video that basically I made through making different images and essentially made a small clip of the same repeating clip over and over again. But essentially this is what we saw when I was literally 13 years old when we were camping out one night. And so I just wanted to make this so people that listen to the podcast could come watch the video if they wanted to reference it. So essentially me and a buddy of mine decided we wanted to go camping one night, and we camped out quite a bit when we were kids. And so we went, my family owned about 11 acres of property in a rural part of Alabama, north and central Alabama, and we went out to the property to the far end, which is about, I guess I'd say, 8 to a quarter of a mile away from the house, as far as we could get, because we didn't want any interference from parents, so we could misbehave and smoke and act like degenerates. But anyway, we went to the farthest point away from the house and set up camp there, and we were just laying in our sleeping bags when we both saw the same exact thing in the sky. And it essentially looked to be two objects that were literally in this graphic that you're seeing. They appeared to be quite larger, but I did that so you would be able to see them. They were actually almost the exact same size as the stars that were in the background, or that were in the sky, I should say. And they were essentially playing with one another, and they were playing what I would consider to be chicken. They would fly around by themselves individually, one over here, one over to the right, one over to the left, and then they would stop, and then they would speed forward toward each other, just I'm talking about an unbelievable pace. And then just as they got within touching each other, they would stop, and then they would scatter back off, and they would go do their little thing and fly around, and then they would do the same thing over and over again. Well, we watched this for some time, and I can't remember, I'll just be completely honest, we watched it for a few minutes, I guess you could say, and then we kind of got freaked out, and we decided we were going to go back to the house. Well, when we were going back, walking back to the house, we came across both of our brothers, both me and Jimmy. We have older brothers, and they hung out together because they were the same age, and me and Jimmy were roughly the same age, so we kind of paired up that way. And so both of our brothers were heading down to the camping spot, and we were headed back to the house. We mentioned nothing to them about it. We didn't say anything about it because we thought that they would think we were crazy. And one thing that you don't want as a young boy is for your older brother to disapprove of anything that you do. So we didn't mention it. We didn't say anything about it. But come to find out years later that they actually witnessed the same exact thing. So 4 people have corroborated this sighting, and all 4 people saw the same thing this night. So anyway, that's going to wrap this up. Just wanted to do a visual representation of what we actually saw, but it's kind of hard to explain, and hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe to the channel and all that good stuff, or if nothing else, go check out the podcast link in the video description below. Thanks. See you later.